So this video is for you to just be able to state some general patterns about dimensional analysis. Dimensional analysis is a way to convert from one unit to another that's prevalent in science. And the first pattern is you're always going to start top left. Right here. You're always going to start in the top left, on the left of the bracket. Right? All right, I started top left, 25 hex. The second pattern is you always put alike units diagonal. That means whatever unit's here, it has to be down here. All right? That way the units will cancel out. All right, now, here's another example. I always start on the left. It's 25x over y. Now, this is the pattern. Always do diagonal. So the y is here. So I'm going to, whenever I arrange in my bracket, I'm going to put a y here or there. And the other side of the conversion is going to go there. So I have to admit, this is really weird writing upside down and I'm watching myself. So that y is backwards because it looks like it's right in the computer. But these two units are the same. XX. So this unit has to be the same as that unit. I have another way to show it. All right, so here I am again. I should just put it like this. So now I can write the XX there and the Y there, like that. These units have to be the same, and these units have to be the same. Because I'm gonna have one conversion converting the XX into another unit and another one converting the Y into another unit. So that's the way it should look, so that the units are always diagonal. All right, now the last step are these two numbers. Here's my bracket. Whatever number I have here and here, I'm always going to multiply that times that to give me a number. All right? And I'm going to multiply whatever I've got here and here together to get another number. So I'm going to multiply this times this to get a number, this times this to get a number. And then whatever two numbers, I'm going to divide. So that is my last pattern. I multiply across, and whatever fraction I make, I divide the top by the bottom. So the four patterns that we talked about, dimensional analysis. You use your bracket, all right? You always start on the top left. Always on that top left-hand corner, that's where you start. You always arrange the like units diagonal. So whatever unit's there has to be down here. If I've got peaches, I've got peaches. If I've got rectangles, rectangles, centimeters, centimeters, hours, hours. They have to be diagonal. You can skip brackets, all right, between the diagonal, but it has to be arranged diagonally. That way the units will cancel and you'll end with a unit that you want. And finally, the math is always you multiply across, and then whatever fraction you end with, you divide the top by the bottom. So multiply across and divide the top by the bottom. And those are the four patterns. Hope you have a good night.